government may have an unenviable task of managing its finances, but what's clearly come as a blessing in disguise is the whopping 66,000 crore rupee dividend payout made by the Reserve Bank of India this year. And while this figure was definitely way more than the dividend payouts made by the central bank in the past, it will not be an aberration at least for the next 2 years, says Raghuram Rajan. Speaking exclusively to CNBC-TV18's Latha Venkatesh, the governor says that the central bank will have enough liquidity to maintain its credit rating despite such a high payout.
What we have to do is figure out how much we need for our balance sheet. Okay, of the profits we make every year, we pass on a certain amount to the government, and in the past we were taking some to our balance sheet as sort of squirreling away capital for the future. Okay, now this was done under a variety of rules of thumb, arrangements, board-approved arrangements, of course, but which didn't amount to a significant whole. So what we did was we asked Mr. Maligam, or one of our most respected board members, to essentially figure out how much capital we needed on a sort of modern first-rate basis, using the methods that were used elsewhere. I think they did a quick job, his committee, in trying to estimate what capital we needed, and concluded we could pay out our dividends, our profits, for the span of 3 years, while still maintaining enough capital buffer to protect the bank against all these things. Most recently, we have done a value at risk analysis of the bank's balance sheet to understand how much capital we need. This is state-of-the-art, checked with people like BIS. In fact, we are one of the few banks ahead of the curve on this. And we have come up with some numbers. And the board has said that you will keep this amount. Essentially, it would like the highest rating, enough capital to get a AAA rating in international markets, and a buffer in case there is a need, there is systemic risk that we need to pay down, and the rest can be paid out to the government. That still allows us enough room to pay the 67,000 crores that we paid out this year. However, the precise contours of the agreement on dividend has to be finalized with the government.
Well, that's the RBI governor in an exclusive conversation with CNBC-TV18.